Nikola Tesla, the man who brought us alternating current and the induction motor, died alone in a hotel room while feeding pigeons. He was a visionary genius who, after fleeing his native Serbia at the age of 26, went to America to meet his idol, Thomas Edison. But Edison turned out to be a jealous, insecure fraud who stole Tesla's ideas and blackmailed him, then threw him in jail for trying to expose him. Afterward, Tesla spent his remaining days in a small hotel room with only his inventions and the birds for company. He died believing that he had been betrayed by the one person he had looked up to more than anyone else there. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to touch lightning? This is Nikola Tesla, the man who touched lightning and the man who lit up the world. He was a visionary genius who saw the potential of alternating current, AC for short. That's what powers your house. Without Tesla, you wouldn't have the luxury of turning on a light switch. He was betrayed by Edison, the wizard of Menlo Park, who stole his ideas and claimed them as his own. Tesla died alone in a hotel room feeding pigeons while the world used his stolen ideas to make him a multi-billionaire. This is the story of the century. This is the story of Nikola Tesla. In 1856, a baby was born in modern-day Croatia. His father was a priest and his mother was a peasant. Little did they know their son would one day be known as the man who touched lightning. By age 20, Tesla was attending university in Austria studying engineering. It was here he built a small AC motor. This caught the attention of Edison's company. They offered Tesla a job and he accepted. He moved to New York and began working at Edison's lab. But soon the two geniuses butted heads. Edison believed DC power was the future and Tesla was convinced AC was the way to go. Edison wanted to use current to energize the world. Tesla dreamed of using alternating current to transmit power wirelessly through the air. After 3 years of arguing with Edison, Tesla quit and started his own company. His first order was from a wealthy family who wanted an AC-powered amusement park. This led to more orders and Tesla's company grew. Then the famous inventor was invited to a party at the mansion of J.P. Morgan, one of the richest men in the world. Tesla and Morgan hit it off immediately. Morgan loved Tesla's ideas and agreed to fund his research into wireless power transmission. With the funding of J.P. Morgan, Tesla built his famous Wardenclyffe Tower in Colorado Springs. Here he experimented with deadly lightning bolts that were 13 feet long. He was even struck by one and nearly killed, but he survived and continued his experiments. It was during these experiments that Tesla discovered the Earth itself could be used as a conductor to transmit electrical power without wires. He called this wireless energy. Meanwhile, George Westinghouse, the owner of a rival company, wanted to buy out Tesla's company. He offered Tesla a deal: become a partner in my company and we will change the world together. But Tesla refused. He wanted to continue his research into wireless energy. This is where Edison's companies came in. They offered Tesla a deal he couldn't refuse. They offered to buy his company and fund his research if he would assign them all the patents to a sea power that he had developed while working for them. At first, Tesla refused, but then he agreed. In the end, he received only a small sum of money and shares in the company. What he didn't realize was that Edison had stolen his ideas and would never allow Tesla to share in the profits. Tesla spent his remaining days alone in a hotel room feeding pigeons, watching the world use his inventions to make others rich while he died in poverty. Could you imagine being so brilliant that you light up the world but no one remembers your name? If you like stories like this, stay tuned for more. Nikola Tesla, the man who touched lightning. There's a name that echoes through time, a name synonymous with genius, innovation, and tragedy. A man so brilliant he could touch lightning, yet died alone in a world that forgot his name. This is the story of Nikola Tesla, the man who tamed electricity and the man who betrayed him. Our story begins in 1856 in the Austrian Empire. Young Nikola Tesla was born with a mind that would one day illuminate the world. He had a vision, a world powered by electricity, a world free from the shackles of the dark, but little did he know the darkness that lay within the heart of man. As Tesla grew, so did his brilliance. He graduated from university and soon found himself in the bustling city of Paris. There he met the man who would change his life forever, the legendary Thomas Edison, or was it the other way around? Edison was in need of a new assistant and Tesla, with his innovative ideas and boundless energy, was the perfect fit. It seemed like a match made in heaven, the meeting of two brilliant minds. But as they say, all that glitters is not gold. As Tesla's inventions began to take shape, Edison's true colors emerged. He stole Tesla's ideas, claiming them as his own, and fired him without a second thought. Betrayed and heartbroken, Tesla left Edison's company and set out on his own. But it was not to last. The world was on the brink of a new era, an era of light, and Tesla's inventions were at the forefront of this revolution. He developed the alternating current system, which allowed electricity to be transmitted over long distances, making it available to millions. He also invented the induction motor, which is still used in everything from fans to electric cars. Yet despite his genius, Tesla was forgotten. As the world celebrated Edison's inventions, Tesla's name was lost to history. He spent his final years alone, feeding pigeons in New York City, the same city that had turned its back on him. But Tesla's story does not end here. His legacy lives on in the world he helped to create. Today we are living in the age of Tesla, an age of innovation and progress, and as we look to the future, we must remember the man who touched lightning. This is Nikola Tesla, the man who lit up our world. If you like this, then check out more videos about incredible inventors. We have an entire series dedicated to their genius.